English Xpress. Learn and improve every day.
Ever felt like you understand everything in English, but then bam, your mind goes blank when you try to speak?
Oh, Jake, I know exactly what you mean. It's so common. Hi, I'm Anna, and today we're here to help you actually start speaking English, not just listening or reading.
I'm Jake, and on English Express, we make speaking English less scary and way more possible. Today, we'll show you simple, useful phrases to break that speaking wall.
And if you've ever frozen up in a real conversation, you'll love our emergency phrases, easy responses, and real-life role plays.
Plus, we'll talk about why understanding does not always mean you can speak, some mindset tricks, and lots of encouragement.
Let's get started. This is the episode that helps you go from silent to speaking, one step at a time.
So, Anna, a lot of learners tell us, I can watch movies, I understand the news, but I just can't speak. Why is that?
It's because listening and reading are like watching someone cook. Speaking is actually making the meal yourself. Your brain has to work double.
Yeah, you can understand much more than you can say. It's totally normal. The good news is, with practice and some helpful phrases, you really can start speaking.
And remember, it's not about perfect grammar or big words. It's about getting your meaning across. Even native speakers mix up words sometimes.
Let's kick things off with emergency phrases. These help you start talking, even if you feel stuck.
One of my favorites is, "Sorry, can I say something?" It's perfect when you want to join a conversation.
Simple and polite. For example, sorry, can I say something? I have an idea. Anna, let's role play.
Jake, we should finish this report. Sorry, can I say something? I think we should add more photos.
Great. Another is, can I ask a question? If your brain freezes, just say it to join in.
Or, I'm not sure if this is right, but it buys you time and shows you're trying.
Let's show learners how these work in daily situations. Anna, imagine we're in a meeting.
Jake, I agree with the last idea. Can I ask a question? What's the deadline for the project?
Exactly. Or, you're in class. Sorry, can I say something? I didn't understand the last part.
These phrases help you jump in even if you're nervous. Use them anytime you want to start speaking.
Once you've started, what do you say next? Let's look at easy response phrases.
A super useful one is, "That's interesting." It buys you a second to think, and it shows you're listening.
Example, someone says, I went to Japan last year. You say, that's interesting. What did you see there?
Another is, "I see." Or, "Really? Let's role play. I started learning guitar." Really? That's interesting. How long have you played?
These little phrases are magic for keeping a conversation going, even if you feel shy. Now, what if you need a moment to think? Don't panic. Use buying time phrases.
Try, "Let me think." It's simple, but it works everywhere.
Or, that's a good question. You can even add, give me a second.
Let's act it out. Jake, what's your favorite book? Let me think. I'd say Harry Potter.
When you say these, nobody minds. Native speakers do it too. Here's a big one. What if you don't understand something? It's totally okay to ask for help.
Just say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "Could you say that again, please?"
Or, what does mean? For example, what does deadline mean?
In real life, people are happy to help if you ask. Don't pretend to understand, ask instead.
Let's show this with a quick scene at a coffee shop.
Would you like it for here or to go? Sorry, can you repeat that? For here or to go? Oh, for here, please.
Perfect example. You're not rude. You're just making sure you understand. What if you forget a word? Here are phrases to help you explain.
Say, "How do you say?" in English. Or, "I don't know the word, but it's like, and describe it."
Example. I don't know the word, but it's the thing you use to open a bottle. Someone will help you. Oh, you mean a bottle opener?
These show you're trying. They also keep the conversation going instead of stopping.
Let's give some easy ways to agree, disagree, or add your ideas.
To agree, "I think so too." Or, "Me too." To disagree, try, "I'm not sure about that."
You can also say, maybe, but. For example, maybe, but I prefer coffee over tea.
Let's role play. "I love cold weather. I'm not sure about that. I like it warm."
See? You don't need long sentences to share your ideas. Here's a tip. If you don't know what to say, ask a question.
Easy ones. What about you? Or how about you? They show interest and keep the talk going.
Example, I love pizza. What about you? It's simple, but it works everywhere.
You can also ask, can you tell me more? Or why do you think so? Very natural in daily life.
Let's do a quick real-life conversation using today's phrases. Anna, you're a new friend at a cafe.
Hi, can I ask a question? Is this seat free?
Yes, go ahead.
Thanks. I'm new here. What do you recommend?
I always get the chocolate cake. It's delicious.
That's interesting. I'll try it. How long have you lived here?
About 2 years. Let me think. Yes, almost 2 years.
Me too. Maybe you can show me around?
Sure.
Now, let's talk about the fear that makes speaking so hard. What's your top tip, Jake?
Don't aim for perfection. Mistakes are part of learning. Even if you say things wrong, you're learning more than staying silent.
And remember, people are usually kind. They care more about understanding you than perfect grammar. If you get stuck, just smile and try again.
Think of every conversation as practice. One small step at a time, you'll get better every day. Quick heads up. What are some common mistakes learners make?
Waiting too long to speak. Many people wait for the perfect moment or sentence, but it never comes.
Also, using only 1 or 2 phrases all the time. Try mixing different phrases, even if they're simple.
And of course, don't be afraid to ask for help or repeat yourself. That's how real conversations work.
Let's sum up the most useful phrases today. Ready, Anna?
Here we go. Sorry, can I say something? Can I ask a question? Let me think. That's interesting. Sorry, can you repeat that? How do you say?
Plus, I think so too. I'm not sure about that. What about you? And me too. 30.
Try these in your next English conversation. One phrase at a time is a big win.
Here are 3 takeaways. First, it's normal to understand more than you can say.
Second, simple phrases can help you start and keep talking in any situation.
Third, mistakes are how you grow. Don't let the fear stop you.
So here's your action step. Pick 2 phrases from today and use them in a real conversation this week, even if it's with yourself in the mirror.
You've got this. Speak up, try, and your confidence will grow. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time, and remember, every word you say is progress.